Your court television news starting now.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a breaking news NJ Courts TV update. Yes, as promised, anytime we have any breaking news to break, we shall do it. And I have something to break for you today, as well as it's going to be done in a clip. As many of you saw in the title of today's video or live stream, it said today's date, which is October 16th. Skimask Andes, October 16th. Restraining order, status order hearing. So we're going to get into that here very soon. All right. What I have to share with you is going to be the video from today's hearing, kind of like last time. This is the second status hearing in reference to this restraining order that's been pulled against Skimask Andes by both his parents, his mother and father, okay, and has been granted. So for those of you that are new to this, don't be mistaken. This restraining order, it's an emergency one, has already been granted. It was granted a while back, okay? When Skimask Andes left the house, it wasn't just because he decided to, because he wanted to give his parents a break. No, okay? This guy was squatting, all right? Only reason he got the boot out of there was because they got an emergency restraining order that said he had to get out of there or he can get arrested, okay? So he fled. In addition, also having warrants out for his arrest from the state of Oklahoma, not to mention all the other states we've already talked about, okay? So Skimask Andes fled. As you've all seen in the last live streams he's been on, he's been everywhere from the crack shack to parking lots to somewhere unknown where he's getting Wi-Fi sitting in his car that supposedly doesn't work, okay? You've all heard the stories, and we're going to look at some of the latest scams here before we start this clip. Excuse me. But yes, going back to what I was saying, an emergency restraining order was filed against Skimask Andes. It was granted by the judge, and it was filed to protect his mother and his father, which is currently active as of right now, okay? So what I'd like to do is first off say thank you to everybody for joining me today on this late breaking news update. Let me just kind of get prepared here. I want to get my chat all set up. I got my phone here so I can see you guys. I can see all my members of the jury. So I want to say welcome and thank you to all. Did you guys notice something? Hey, as promised, gavel number 2 is back. Now, it did take a little height adjustment here. As a matter of fact, it's probably lost about 8 inches of its height, but it does not matter. It is here. It is back. Gavel number 2 is back. So everybody, spam them gavels if you got them to welcome gavel number 2 back from the injury list. But gavel number 2 is back and ready to start this show. So I want to thank all my members of the jury for being here today, especially on this late notice. I want to thank all my mods for being here this afternoon on such a late notice. Thank you. I want to thank all the supporters of this channel and appreciate all you viewers, lovers, haters, and all in between. Thank you guys for being here. This one goes out to you as well. All right, let's start this show, as they say. Actually, before we do that, let me take a little sippy of my adult, well, not an adult beverage. I wish, huh? It is a Sprite. And actually, we're back on the mini cans, all right? 7.5 ounce, baby. Working on that figure. Getting ready for that summer bod. Yeah, sure. All right. Hey! Want to say thank you, Tony Sweet. Content brings money. Go tell Ski. Laughing out loud. Tony Sweet, thank you so much for that support and that donation and that super chat. This one goes out for you. Dang, I like the mini gavel too. It's actually pretty stout. All right, we're doing all right. Again, thank you for your support. As a matter of fact, I forgot now I can post these super chats here. Let me get that posted up here. That's something that's new here, or that new to me at least. Oh, let me go to my comments. That's why. What am I doing here? Hold on. Comments there. There you are. There we go. Boom. Thank you so much for that super chat. Hey, Cat Crazy, thank you so much. Cat Crazy just donated 5 memberships to the jury. Thank you so much for your continued support, Cat Crazy, and welcome to our 5 new members. Yeah, baby. This goes out to you. Hey, we're power slamming them today, all right? Thank you guys for your support. As a matter of fact, I think I could even share that one too. There we go. Thank you again, Cat Crazy, and welcome to our 5 new members of the jury. As a matter of fact, I have not said this in a while, and I should, because we've got some few new little secret emojis, all right, that are just going to be out for this month. And I've seen some of you already spamming them, so I know some of you already noticed which ones I'm talking about. But for all our new members, you've got all these cool-ass emojis you get to spam starting today. So welcome to our 5 new members and enjoy. As well as there's a new membership tab that you get to click on that you're going to see now. Click on it because there's a lot of cool stuff that's just members only. And as a matter of fact, speaking about just members only stuff, since we're already on the subject, I've got a little gift that I'd like to give out to one of our special members of the jury. All right. This, and a lot of you already saw this. This was a very expensive, let's just put it that way, decal. And I guess the reason it's expensive is because it says in the back it's waterproof, it's dishwasher safe, never fades, and says something anywhere. I don't know what that says. It also says weatherproof. But anyways, if you're asking, well, what the hell is that, NJ? I'll tell you what the hell this is. What you're staring at here is a vinyl decal that I scored at the Balloon Fiesta, okay? And if you're wondering what this is this is a balloon. As a matter of fact, it's called a special shape balloon. The name of this balloon, as a matter of fact, is Spider Pig, as some of you probably already figured out. So I haven't figured it out yet. We're going to have to figure out some way of doing it. But members, look out into your members only community post here coming up within the day or two, because I'm going to have some way of figuring out how I'm going to pick one of you that's going to get this bad boy, okay? So we're going to be kind of not raffling out. We're going to, because you're not having to buy any raffle tickets. I'm just going to be giving this out to one of our members of the jury. So look out for that community post coming up today or tomorrow. All right. All right. So we've got some of the members only news out. Already welcomed everybody. Let's get this show started. All right. Let me jump back over to chat here. All right. Greetings, everybody. No, Janny, you have not missed it yet. As always, you know we've always got to have somewhat of an introduction. We've got to wait for the notifications to go out and kill somewhat of a time. You know, it's either I play music, which I can't because, you know, I'm monetized and they'll copyright me, or I just, you know, can just leave it on a black screen with some elevator music in the background for 30 minutes. But I choose to be a little bit more entertaining as I wait for people to come in when it comes to the NJ Courts TV show. But anyways, let's get this show started because y'all have been patient, all right? So before we start with the actual clip of the hearing, which was today, okay? This is coming probably about, well, you know, this was live. That's how I recorded this about probably, what, an hour or two ago? So this is breaking news, as it said in the title of this live stream. But before we get there, I want to show you a little bit. I want to kind of give you an update of what our little buddy Skimask has been up to this week. And if you haven't been following him, boy, oh boy, whoo, has he been turning on the burner. And yes, I learned that word from the Balloon Fiesta, burner. Oh, see him using it. Has he turned on the burners when it comes to the scams this week, all right? Let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? Let me just show you exactly what I'm talking about. Check this out, all right? Actually, let me do this. Yes, Sicilian Princess, I agree with you. Not only is it just for the important safety of the community that he needs to, especially have to play another one of these clips, okay? It's just for his own better mental health, okay? This guy needs help, serious help, all right? And the only place he's going to get it if it's forced upon him at this point, because he's not going to do it himself, all right? And don't forget, he also has a lot of things that is going on with him in the justice system. So it's not like he doesn't know that time already, okay? So honestly, he gets a lot out of going to jail. You get out of all this shit you're in with the justice system. You get free help, okay? Get to sober up. You get mental help. You give your family a break. You get to hopefully come out of jail a changed person. We're hoping. So, and you start clearing up a lot of that stuff. So that way you're not doing this all the time. and scamming people 24/7, just like you've seen in these titles, all right? Look it. This was the first one that came up like what, yesterday? Robbed in my sleep overnight. And this is his story. His story is this. He claims that, he fell asleep and just conveniently he left his wallet, instead of putting it in his pocket, especially when you're at the crack shack, he just left his wallet on the ground in the middle of the crack shack. I don't know why. But anyways, he fell asleep with his wallet laying in the middle of the ground on the crack shack. Woke up in the morning. Oh, wallet was there, picked it up, opened it up because, he had to go get blunts in the morning and noticed all of his money was gone. No way. Yeah, shut up. And if that wasn't even bad, when that scam didn't work, because Skimask, he's always got to have a plan B when plan A doesn't work. He went immediately to the next scam title. Here we go. Ready? There we go. Geez, my timing was off. Thinking about drinking poison. Come encourage me to unalive myself and enjoy my misery. Man, how many times have we seen the old, I'm going to unlive myself unless you send me some money scam, okay? One, it's pathetic. Two, it's disgusting, and I'm tired of it, all right? It mocks people that seriously are thinking about something like that, or for people that have had to live with victims of something like that, okay? So just get done, man. This is just, like I said, it's just getting worse and worse and worse with the guy, all right? I mean, so bad. What up, everybody? What up, Skimask Never Wins Clip? What up, some of my clip channels? And I want to say thank you guys for doing a great job. Imagine Janny Clip. My buddy, imagine being a Janny Clips, putting out massive amounts of Skimask Andy Clips, doing the Lord's work for us so that we don't have to lose brain cells. We've got Skimask Never Wins Clips in here doing some good work, okay? And then we've also got 24/7. I've seen you putting out a few clips. Been a while. All right, so I want to say thank you for you guys doing that work, all right? And girls, gals, guys, who knows? But I appreciate all the hard work you're putting out, putting them clips out and exposing this POS. As a matter of fact, I even got a clip for myself that I want to share before I show you what really is going on. What is really not some made-up bullshit like you're seeing all day long with this dude, okay? I'm going to show you the effects of what these fucking nutbags that are falling for this shit, when I know they know it's bullshit, they're just like to support this. They're just toxic like him. They're disgusting like him. That's why they support this individual. They know exactly what he's about. So I want them especially to see what they're affecting. The side effects of all this shit y'all think is a game is doing to his family, all right? And you're going to see this, and it's sad, all right? Now, before we get to that, let me show you what Skimask was up to today. This is exactly what Skimask has now come down to. You know why? Because everybody stopped giving him money. They've stopped falling for the scams, okay? They're disgusted with the way he talks, what he said about doing to little children. You're going to hear it here. So I'm going to give you guys a trigger warning right now because I'm going to play you a clip that just came out about, 10 minutes ago? So just to give you a little idea of exactly how Skimask is, okay? And then I'm going to jump to what the reality of what really is going on.
The two critics of Skimask. You don't seem fucking scared, bro. You're like, it's not that you're so much claiming squatters' right to your mom's house, which is lame as fuck. You too, Emilio. These losers. Losers. They're like the two critics of Skimask. You don't see Skimask claiming squatters' right to his mom's house. You fucking lames. You fucking lames. Am I mad, bro? What the fuck? That's such a gay-ass phrase. You mad, bro? If I was mad, you would fucking know it. No, I'm not mad. Fuck you, though. Fuck you. I think it's fun. I think that, yeah, you know what?
What up, Notorious Toad?
I hope I catch some of y'all out in public with your families. That's what I hope. Hope I catch. You hear that, Las Vegas? I hope I catch one of these internet haters out in public with their family. What you think's gonna happen then? I hope you're fucking carrying like your daughter or something, and I see your bitch ass at the grocery store. Oh my gosh, splat. I like to do what I like to what's called push the envelope. So the one time I pulled up and I smacked this nigga's bitch before I even punched him. Gangster, gangster. I smacked your girl and then I hit you. That order. Hope I catch y'all out there with your mamas. Catch one of y'all out there on Easter. I'd feel bad for you. Oh shit.
Exactly. Always threatening children now. All right. We always hear females. Now he's threatening kids. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to keep making fun of me and talking shit. We'll see how fucking funny that shit is, huh, bitch? Who got the last laugh last time? I'm still chuckling every time I think of it.
No, you aren't. You were crying the last few days because you're cold.
Catch you with your mama on Easter and smack both of y'all.
Bro, Easter ain't even coming up anytime soon.
Y'all didn't get the point when I smacked your bitch and then stole on your bitch ass. Y'all being the collective. You didn't get the point. Shut the fuck up. I pulled up and sunned everyone. I understood that it's the women that are tougher than the dudes on the internet. You guys talking shit, you fellers. Y'all are some weak pussies. You're the type to watch your bitch get smacked and then don't even swing first. The fuck? Then you watch your girl get hit upside the head and didn't even swing first. Now you waited till I punched you. You didn't even do shit. Bitch. Bitch ass internet. That's what somebody should just put like a big fucking floaty smiley face and call stop speeding the internet. Redo the clip. How about you suck my dick? Huh? How about that?
Well, you're not kidding.
Fucking hater. Anyways, what? I mean, you guys are gonna just make me keep thinking of worse and worse shit. I ain't even tried to. Man, hold on a second. That's what you want me to do? You want me to just hurt your feelings and just start talking about weird shit? Let me think. Where's NorCal at? You can't even come in here no more. You got to come in under an alias and shit. Skimask ain't got to be too much.
So if you haven't figured it out yet, his newest scam is this, okay? When all these other things don't work out, like the I'm going to unalive myself scam, the I got robbed of my money scam, the I'm going on a road trip but never haven't the last 20 times I've said it scam, he goes down to this shit, okay? This is what's called the I'm going to threaten other people unless you pay me money scam. So he starts talking some disgusting stuff, okay? And he means it. This guy's a disgusting piece of shit. He needs serious help, all right? But this is what he's trying to do now, is he's trying to go so just bad that he hopes people just start giving him money to shut him up. You know what's the best way if you're just done watching the guy? Just unsubscribe or click out of it. You don't have to watch him, period. But don't fall for this bullshit of even having to toss the guy $1 just because you want him to stop talking like this. He's just going to keep doing it, all right? This guy's disgusting. He's a drug addict, all right? If y'all haven't figured it out yet, I don't know how many other ways we can show it to you. There's been clips showing his usage, just the apparent way he looks, the way he acts, the way he begs for money is apparent. The fact that he's gotten hundreds, thousands of dollars in the last few weeks and has nothing to show for it. Okay, come on. But anyways, let me show you now what this is all doing now, okay? All these people that are still tossing him money thinking this is a joke, thinking they're helping him out because he's really oh, he's homeless. This guy ain't homeless. He's living in a fucking shack with AC, heat. It's got Wi-Fi. He could plug in an electric heater. He can go to a sports store and get him a fucking blanket or a fucking a bedroll or a fucking what do they call them? Sleeping bag, excuse me. You know, I spent 4 or 5 days in a van, northern New Mexico. It's freezing now. Okay, at nighttime, I had a little summer bedroll with me. I slept in a jacket. Yeah, it was a little uncomfortable, but hey, it is what it is. You didn't see me crying. Jeez. Guy's just a scammer. But anyways, let's get to the real reason why we're all here. The breaking news, right? Here you go. I'm just going to start it from the beginning. We'll play it through, and then we'll have a little discussion afterwards. You might want to put your volume up. The volume's okay, but I would recommend it. Here we go.
At 9 o'clock.
Okay, sounds great.
Kimberly Daku versus David Daku. And
I'm Kimberly.
David Daku versus David Daku the second.
Junior, this, we have protective orders.
I'm sorry.
We got a protective order and we was there 2 weeks ago. You
I
told us to
understand.
Come back.
Here's the problem you
What?
two are having. There's still no service on David Daku the second.
I don't know where he is. Yeah,
Sir, I can't give you a hearing date or default order until he is served.
I'm
You
sorry.
have
What can we do to get the police on the ball? He's been pulled over several times. And they're not serving
How do you
him.
know he's been pulled over?
I hear stuff on YouTube when he's streaming.
Well, the only thing I can tell you is go down and talk to the sheriff's office and see why they're
So
not.
we can't get a
Thank you.
continuance?
You're going to get one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
you're gonna
right.
get one for status of service.
Yeah.
But I can't give you a hearing date and I can't give you a default of any kind until he's been actually served.
So what do we gotta do to get him served?
Talk to the sheriff's office, tell them you know where you
I
know
don't know where he
he's
is.
stopped by the police.
Yeah.
What do we go just here in the courthouse somehow to talk to the sheriff?
Walk across the, she'll tell you, Gloria will tell you, where to go to talk to the sheriff.
Okay.
Now listen for your next court date. Your next court date is October 30th at 10 o'clock.
All right. We can
Okay.
do that online.
You can do it online. You have copies of how to appear
We
online.
gotta learn how. We don't know how. That's
Okay.
the problem.
Well, don't take the risk of not showing.
Yeah.
You can practice, because you can try logging on for a date that's not yours.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Did you give them instructions?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that Alex is checking. We can go ahead and go out here and the bailiff is gonna check.
Okay.
But if you guys wanna sit right out here, I'll be there in just a second.
Glory, make sure you point to the date on that petition.
I will.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Really shitty, huh? To see what his parents have to go through. All right. And let me tell you, some of y'all in chat, y'all are idiots because you probably didn't know what the hell was going on because you ain't even listening. Skimask didn't win shit. Did you not hear what's going on? This dude still has a restraining order that's active against him. The only thing that's going on here that's really frustrating, and you can hear it in his parents' voice, that they're tired of this, that they're tired of having to drive the 30 minutes or plus, okay, spend the money in gas, spend the money in parking, okay, for something they shouldn't even have to worry about, okay, except their son's a piece of shit and was squatting in their house, and the guy's got warrants, and they don't want the cops kicking in their door again. And if y'all remember in that video, what the cops said was, if they got to deal with another obstruction issue, they were going to arrest them. Parents don't want to be arrested, and I don't blame them. They shouldn't have to go to jail. They have nothing to do with their son being in trouble with all this shit, okay? Now, let me tell you something. The only reason that they have not made this restraining order permanent, that's the only issue here, is just because by law, they have to serve the jerk, okay? That's why he's running around, all right? He's hiding. But as if you heard, the status of that restraining order is it is still active for both his parents, which means he can't come near them 100 yards. He can't come to the house, okay? And he can't be in possession of a weapon like he's been claiming he has been. And I'll tell you something. There's been a clip going around that he's been standing right next to what looks and appears to be an alleged handgun. If that guy is really around what's supposed to be a handgun, when those cops come in to serve that warrant, oh, is he going to be in some serious trouble because he, as a felon, is not allowed to be around a handgun. Okay. Not only is he not allowed to possess one, he can't even be near one in the same household as one. And supposedly at the crack shack, there's supposedly a weapon that's laying there in the garage. Right there in the crack shack next to him. Don't look good for the guy. All right. All he needs to do is just turn himself in, and this is all over with. Okay. He begins getting all his warrants served, all his warrants and all that shit started, the process of getting everything, the probation or whatever they're going to slap him with, 90 days over with. Okay. He starts repaying his court fines, getting over with. But most importantly, you should take advantage of some of the help that they have in jail, which is sobering up, getting some mental help, getting some anger management help. And most importantly, stop doing this to your family, man. Look at what the fuck you're doing. You can hear how fucking frustrated, how sad his parents are having to deal with this bullshit, man. And it's not right. And then this piece of shit's out scamming with this title of, oh, I'm going to unalive myself. Oh, they robbed me. You know what happened, right? Homeboy got kicked out of the crack shack is what happened. That's why he's acting up like this, because he ain't got nowhere to go now. He ain't got it. Supposedly his car don't run, but I want to point something out. If you ever watch him or if you ever listen to him when he's talking, he's said already a lot of times that he's had to drive somewhere. How the fuck do you drive when your car doesn't run? Or he's made calls to the tow company. He makes calls to the mobile mechanic. How do you make phone calls when you supposedly don't have a phone that's working? All right. What up, Vinny G? Hey, yes, I got your info. I need to get with you. I've got some important information to share with you, and I need some information from you if you can help me out. But I appreciate you being here. Jenny says he was talking shit to the guy. Oops, what's going on with I can't see half of my, I think my screens. Let me minimize my screen here. What'd I do? Oh, there we go. I zoomed in. Jenny says, what'd Jenny say? He was talking shit to the guy when he ran out of weed. Yeah. No, dude. You think it don't matter. He don't know how to socialize with anybody. We knew that he wasn't going to last, even at a crack shack with a bunch of crackheads, okay? Even though they're all alike, Skimask, he can't get along with anybody, all right? Even his own kind, okay? So it was bound to happen. So it looks like they got the boot or they're just probably figuring out that the dude's live streaming them and then people already know about Billy, Jeremy, Jesus, I think we've already got all 4 members of the family that lives there, okay? But I'm going to tell you this, all right? If you all know where he's at, okay, reach out to the right source and help that family because you see the frustration that they're having. They just want to not have to go to court anymore. They just want this restraining order finalized. And that says a lot, okay? Okay? Says a lot when they're saying we want a finalized restraining order, meaning we don't want him around us. Okay? Period. But the only reason they can't finalize it's just because they can't find his ass. And unfortunately, the way the justice system works is they have to be fair. Remember the scales. All right? And they have to be able to say, we served the guy. We gave him the opportunity to say, hey, here's the court date. If you miss it, we're going to give the judgment over to the plaintiffs. If you come, we still can give the judgment to them, but at least we'll listen and hear you out a bit because that's your right. Either way, they're going to grant the restraining order, even if he showed up, which he's not. And don't forget, this Thursday, the 19th, he's got another court date for a minor traffic ticket, all right, for not having registration on his car. Remember how many times did he say his car's registered, his car's insured? Oh, yeah, that's why you got a ticket for no registration, bucko. So anyways, he's got a simple traffic infraction to deal with this Thursday. You think he's going to show up to that? Nope. And here's what's going to happen. They're going to issue out another bench warrant. All right. So that's going to be 3 bench warrants now to the county of Tulsa. He's got a bench warrant out of the county of Wagner. So that takes 4 bench warrants total out of the state of Oklahoma. And that doesn't include the other warrants out of Jersey, out of the state of Nevada. Okay, that he's got. All this dude is doing is digging a hole deeper and deeper for him. this just by doing this little running around. And he knows it's not going to last, okay? Especially now that he got the boot, all right? So I hope all you people that are still throwing him $1 here, $1 there, all right? You think you're helping him out. You're not. All you're doing is just fucking with his family, okay? That's it, all right? Because this guy should have already been in jail long time ago. He should have never been bonded out like he was, okay? So what? It happened. We move on, all right? But either way, now, with everything that's been exposed about him, it's anybody that's still supporting this guy. Like I said, I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking, oh, why don't you support me? Don't support, no. Fucking burn your own money if you want to see it burn. But I said, at least, you know, if you got a family, spend it on your family before you do that. Or at the minimum, go give it to a dog rescue. You know, me and my dog rescues, all right? But geez Louise, man, why are you helping out a guy that's just, you know, all you're doing is helping out his addiction. You ain't helping him out. You're just hurting him. I've said it before. And worst off, you're hurting a family right now. That's it. That's all I got. That is the breaking news right there, okay? If it's going to be up, so if you guys want to watch that hearing again, you're more than welcome to just, you know, play it as a replay. I'm not going to delete this VOD or anything like that. So shout out to my replay crew. So that's it. All right. So I want to say again, thank you for everybody that was here today, especially on such a late notice. My mods, my members of the jury, all the viewers here. We've got, I think we almost hit about 300 people here. So I appreciate y'all coming in. And again, you know, that's when we got breaking news to share, we'll break it. Otherwise, I will probably be coming on here very soon with a midweek update. There's been a lot of people have had a lot of questions about a lot of the cases that we've been covering. And I love to answer all those. Again, I'm not ignoring you. I've just been busy with doing, like I said, the IRL portion of this month, which was going to be, like I said, which we already started with the Balloon Fiesta, part of the Halloween IRL road trip tour. And we're going to be finishing up this month on a very exciting cross-country tour starting next week, okay? Coming up very soon. And we're headed to the scariest place in the United States where I'm going to bring you some one-of-the-kind IRL. You don't even know what I have in store for you, all right? But that's neither here nor there. That's later, all right? If we got anything important come up between now and then, I will be on. Like I said, I will be doing a midweek court coverage update. We've got a few court hearings coming up very soon. I want to answer a lot of questions that people have had for me. And then we're going to, you know, like I said, break up some of that toxicity with doing some fun stuff, okay? I love Halloween. Halloween is my month. So absolutely, we're going to do some fun Halloween IRL. We already started it off with the Balloon Fiesta, the Haunted Farm, which was a lot of fun. If you haven't checked out that IRL VOD, I highly suggest you do. And if you just want to skip over to the fucking exciting fun stuff, just go towards the end of it when we get into the Haunted Farm part. It was fun. It was cool. All right. If anybody has questions for me, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Feel free to hit me up on the comments. I think I do a pretty good job of trying to answer everybody when I can. You know, it may take a day or two, but I do. I will answer. Let's see here. Email is another way to reach out to me. But yeah, if you have any other questions, any comments, any concerns, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next court week, or excuse me, sometime this week. Let's see, today is Monday, probably Wednesday. Let's just call for Wednesday. It's midweek, right? So we're going to be doing a midweek court case update this Wednesday. If there's any other breaking news between now and then, I will break it as always, okay, as promised. Otherwise, I'll see y'all on Wednesday, okay? And then remember, next week we start the second portion of our Halloween IRL road trip. We're going to get to the super fun, scary part now. All right, you guys. Love you all. Have a great rest of your Monday. Before you know it, it's already going to be TGIF. Before you know it, it's already going to be closer to Halloween. Before you know it, it's already going to be closer to my Halloween cross-country road trip. The fun part, all right? Not to say that the Balloon Fiesta wasn't fun. I had a blast, and I know a lot of you did, all right? So I appreciate everybody's support. And again, everybody joining me for that, all right? So you guys have a great day. Members of the jury, you have been released, adjourned, whatever they say. To everybody else, I hope you have a good one. Oh, and don't forget, members of the jury, keep your eye out because I will be figuring out a way, probably like a pick a number thing, you know, have any member of the jury pick a number in the comment section. The person that picks the number that I picked or comes closest, I will send out this badass vinyl decal of Spider Pig. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your Monday. Love you guys. Head on a swivel. Check your 6. And dude, Skimask, in all seriousness, because I know you're watching, man, bro, just stop with the bullshit, man. Like, seriously, bro, you're 40 years old, man. Look what the fuck you're doing, your family. Get your shit together. And don't forget, you got a kid, man. Like, seriously, man. Like, seriously, dude. Anyways, take care, y'all. Peace. And as always, NJ's Courts, because I am officially today out of here. Adios, amigos and amigas.